Beautiful viewers, get out your opera glasses. You are in for a show. A Democratic Congresswoman just full-on called out a key member of Donald Trump's cabinet as a raging closet case. And, as the gay Magneto myself, I don't think she's wrong. If you are as sick as I am of all the homophobia in this administration, if the weird MAGA cult of masculinity makes you scratch your head, clutch your stomach, stifle laughter, or all of the above, pump up the volume. Somebody's chasing rainbows next, here on The David Reddish Show. Welcome to the show, you beautiful viewers. I am your host again, asking you to please subscribe to our channel now. Also, real quick before we dive in, if you're planning to attend the San Diego Comic-Con next week, come say hello. I'll be appearing there daily to sell my books and meet all of you, and I'm even hosting a panel on activism in comics on Friday afternoon. I would absolutely love to meet you, so I hope to see you there. Now then, this story takes us into the world of closets, my beautiful viewers. Stay close and try not to step on Mike Has-No Johnson if we run into him. He'll be the one in a black prayer shawl lighting a candle for Lindsey Graham. A candle with Judy Garland on it. If you watch our show, you know that I've long highlighted the weird obsession these people have with manly men, with being a real man, all muscly and carrying a big gun like you just shot a small animal. Which is hilarious, since Donald Trump looks like a liposuction bag in lifts. In case you missed it, drunkard Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced this week that he was going to ensure all service people were sufficiently manly.
A big announcement from the Pentagon now. A fascinating one, an interesting one. The military is going to start testing the testosterone levels of some service members. They're going to check their testosterone, according to this video from the Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, captioning the whole thing, the high T Department of War. High T, high testosterone. Watch this.
This initiative, it's not about artificial enhancement. It's about restoring and optimizing your natural capabilities, protecting your longevity, and ensuring you have the biological foundation required to sustain the fight.
Hegseth also says the military will then recommend hormone therapy for members if they need it.
So, Pete Hegseth just announced he's going to give our troops testosterone injections to make them manlier. And yet he works for Donald Trump, a man who wears more makeup, lifts, and wigs than a drag queen. Irony is deader than Miss Lindsay. And possibly Mitch McConnell. Never mind. If you watch our show, you know that I've long been baffled by Pete Hegseth's strange obsession with masculinity and working out with his fellow troops. I keep expecting him to post a post-workout video of himself with the troops lathering each other up in the shower to show off their gains. I also expect him to want to smell the underarm of his troops for some reason. Moving on. Apparently, in this regard, I am not alone. And now one Democratic Congresswoman is speaking her mind. Maybe it's the death of Miss Lindsay. Meet Congresswoman Becca Balint, a Vermont Democrat. Speaking with independent reporter Scott MacFarlane, Balint weighed in on Hegseth's new testosterone policy, as well as his strange obsession with manly men. And she did not hold back. Take a look.
But I think is indicative of the fact that there are so many people in this administration that have some weird, intense homoerotic feelings towards men, while also being incredibly homophobic, and not just homophobic, but hate-mongering, fear-mongering about the LGBTQ community. So let me be clear. I don't think the homoeroticism is the weird part. The weird part is that they pretend that that's not what it's about. And so Pete Hegseth is the example of this, the manly, rugged, macho man. And it's I don't know if you know who Tom of Finland is. Tom of Finland, okay? This is gay male porn that was drawn by a man. And Pete Hegseth is the embodiment of that. So I feel like they must be looking at that as their example for what men look like. And in terms of not promoting women, we know what this is all about. The military, whether you support the military-industrial complex or not, it has always been merit-based. The people who are the best of the best rise to the top. And so the fact that he has systematically been keeping down women and people of color gives up the whole game. It's actually not about a merit-based system anymore.
Tom of Finland, beautiful viewers. Okay, point of order here. Do you know Tom of Finland? Can we get a shot up here? Okay. Seems like the kind of man Hegseth would really like to see in the military. Or possibly in the shower, right? Or what about, do we have another one? Can we? Okay. Don't tell me you don't see it. And don't tell me this thought has not crossed your mind before either. Yes, we all know Hegseth is a walking sperm bank with a history of sexual assault allegations and philandering. But in a sense, doesn't that seem like he's trying really hard to hide something else, which also might be really hard? I ask you that, beautiful viewers. And this weirdness doesn't even get into how he's now pushing testosterone injections, which, by the way, can have dire side effects ranging from baldness to infertility to penile shrinkage, something I'm guessing Hegseth knows a lot about. Hegseth won't mandate vaccines, but he will mandate testosterone. And if he's that worried about our service people looking flabby, has he met his boss? Someone give Donald Trump some testosterone. Don't worry about the shrinkage on him. It can't get any smaller. This is the David Reddish Show.